Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Teas. I'm T,
And I'm Twizzle.
and happy Tuesday. Welcome to another episode of Coffee with Teas. We have an amazing show for you today. And Twizzle's back. Wait, she's over there.
Woo!
Twizzle's back. So we're gonna give you some Twizzle talk. We're gonna do some good news. We're gonna do a holiday of the day. We're gonna do a deadline check-in. How your deadline's going? How your deadline's going? Yeah. But let's start with some Twizzle talk. What's up, Twiz?
What's up?
Nothing
Put
much.
me on the spot over here.
I know. I'm so glad that you're back. Like, I'm glad that you feel better. Are you feeling
Thank
okay?
you. I am. I'm feeling much better.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened? Like, what was
So,
wrong with your body?
for those of you who don't know, um, for 2 weeks, I had a really bad sinus infection, and they went back and forth. They're like, maybe you have COVID, maybe you don't have COVID, maybe you have COVID. But all my tests came back negative. It was a sinus infection. It got pretty bad. Blah, blah, antibiotics. I'm way better. And then I was very fortunate enough to get a COVID shot because I am a personal care assistant. And there's a small percentage of people that get really bad side effects from the shot. And apparently that was me. The day I got the shot, I was fine. I just had fatigue and pain in my arm with everyone else in the world who has had the shot. And then that night I went to bed, and then I woke up the next day at like the crack of dawn,
Mm,
and it was terrible. I had really bad fever. My body was aching. I couldn't move a muscle. I was just
mm.
I was miserable. I don't think I've ever been that miserable in my entire life. But to put it in perspective, from people I know who had COVID, they had those symptoms for for weeks. And I cannot fathom having that for more than the 24 to 48 hours that I did, let
Oh,
alone 2 weeks. So everyone, wear your damn masks, and
please.
and please get the shot, because it only is a small percentage that gets the reaction that I did. And it could have just been because my immune system was fighting off the sinus infection or whatever. It could have been anything. And you could be completely fine, like most people I know who got the shot that just had the pain in their arm and a little bit of fatigue. So please get the shot when you can get it, because COVID is scary. And I'm fortunate I never had it. I got a little taste of it from the vaccine, and I don't want anyone, not even my worst enemy, to get it. So
Yep.
please
Put on a
be
mask.
safe. And then some other good news is that I will be starting my first paralegal job
Yay,
soon, and
boss.
I'm very excited. Yay! I I love law, as most of you know that. Didn't think I
Yeah.
would, but I do, and I'm just excited to learn more. And that's really what I'm going to be doing as a paralegal when I'm actually working in the field, because there's only so much you can learn from school, and then you learn as you do. So I'm wicked excited to jump into that soon.
Yeah, yeah.
And we'll have more updates for you on that in the coming weeks. But unfortunately, we're going to have to start coffee with tea a little bit earlier. And I know I'm terrible to do this to you, but we didn't want to change the days.
Mm.
And a job is, Monday through Friday. So, and we're going to have to start coffee with tea a little earlier. And that's all. So I
That's it.
hope you stick with us. And if not, you can always rewatch the videos because they're always available. And we're going to have the podcast still. But hey, morning shows are early, right? Just grab
Yes, they
yourself a
are.
cup of coffee and join us for Coffee with Teas.
Blizz do. Blizz do. Um, so a couple people, Maxie said that she's glad that you're feeling better.
Thank you,
And
Maxie.
she said whoop for the vaccine. So go vaccine.
Yeah.
Uh, Kate Martin said, "Good morning, ladies. Both Jay and I are on board this morning."
Oh, hi, John.
Morning, Kate. And Maxie and Kate are saying hi to each other.
I love
So,
you.
hi guys. Yay. So I'm so excited for this new job for you. I hope it works out
Thank you.
because law is so important to you and we need good people in important positions. So work that
Thank
ladder,
you.
girl. Work that ladder.
I'm trying.
So do you want to do a deadline check-in or a holiday of the day next?
Oh, let's do holiday of the day.
Holiday of
I'm
the
so
day.
excited.
Okay. Would you like to go first, my friend?
Yes. So everyone knows it's Groundhog's Day. You know, the Punxsutawney Phil. What's his name?
I had to write it down. Punxsutawney Phil. Took me forever.
Punxsutawney Phil. You know, if he sees a shadow, he doesn't see a shadow, and he did, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, which means we have more winter, which it rained. So
Yeah.
I don't really know what that means for the Cape, but
No, it doesn't mean much for me. It was like 65 degrees yesterday.
yeah.
So.
But more excitingly, another holiday of the day is Hedgehog Day, and I love hedgehogs. They're just so cute.
They're so adorable.
Yeah, my brother used to have a hedgehog, and he was very, very cute. His name was Turbo, and I loved him.
Okay, so they're never blue, right? Like that's not
no.
a thing. Okay,
No.
I'm just checking.
Only Sonic.
You know. Only Sonic is blue. Okay.
Only Sonic, and he runs really fast.
Very fast.
He's got to collect those coins.
So where did that come from? Do you think like hedgehogs run fast? Like, is that a thing? Where the hell did that come from?
I think they run fast.
Yeah?
Yeah.
They're so cute.
You know, where do they live in the wild?
Hedgehogs? Pfft, listen, don't get me to lying. I haven't the slightest idea. I don't know.
Huh.
You guys, smart people, if you know like where hedgehogs live in the wild, like throw it in the comments because we don't know.
Yeah, I think that would be really weird to see.
Right?
Just walking around and oh, look, a hedgehog.
Right? Is that walking here?
Yeah.
Would hedgehogs have New York accents?
Apparently. Now we know. My dog.
Now we know. Today is also, it's a very, very important day, guys. Very important day. It's also National Tater Tot Day.
Potatoes.
Freaking love potatoes. I have a TikTok story about potatoes. I'll come back to that. You guys know how I feel about TikTok. I fucking love TikTok.
You're so obsessed.
I'm so obsessed with TikTok. I love it so much.
I don't have one, and I see yours all the time. I'm like, there's T posting some TikToks
on the TikTok. So good. It's also National National Ukulele Day. So play the uke.
I know a few you watching can.
Right. I know Amy McFarlane plays the ukulele very well. And is Kate learning the uke?
Kate, you know how to play the ukulele, don't you?
Right. Wait, do cool people call it the uke? Like, is that a thing?
I don't know.
All right, let's pretend like that never happened.
I'm not cool. I wouldn't know.
Kate said the hedgehogs live in hedges. I think she's making fun of us. I don't know.
We'll never know.
I don't know.
They can live in a wide range of habitats, including savannas, deserts, scrublands, and suburban gardens. Hedgehogs. Kate wasn't right. She wasn't pulling our string.
She wasn't. Oh my god.
We love you, Kate.
We love you, Kate. Yep. So I saw this thing on TikTok. You guys know how I feel about TikTok. I love TikTok. Oh, and there's this recipe because I'm on food TikTok and like lesbian TikTok. To where I live. So on food TikTok, there's this recipe about how to make mashed potatoes out of like Lay's potato chips. I know you can just make mashed potatoes. I know that. But if you're in a pinch and all you got is like potato chips, so you boil some water at your face. I can see if you boil some water, then put like the chips in it, right? And then like let it cook for 2 minutes and it'll absorb the water and stuff like that. And then you can put in some butter and like your seasoning, and you got mashed potatoes.
Have you tried it, T?
I haven't, but I'm going to because I
have you eaten a soggy potato chip before?
Well, no. Yes, no. I don't know. I've had several drunken nights, so it's quite possible. It's quite possible. I don't know.
Well, good luck with that. You try it and you report back to us.
I'm going to try it, and I'm going to waste an entire bag of potato chips to make mashed potato. It looks so fun.
I'm just going to stick to my normal potatoes for my mashed potatoes.
Oh, just do things that make sense.
Yep.
Fine, Twizzle. Fine. So what else? Do you want to do deadline of the day or feel good stories?
Let's do deadline.
Let's do deadline. Got you. So what's up, peeps? How you doing with the deadlines? So as I mentioned last week, I'm still working on a book, which is just fucking weird to say. It's such a weird thing to say.
It's exciting. It's not weird. It's exciting. I'm so excited for you.
Oh my God, it feels so weird. So like now I'm going through a bunch of Kate just said potato purity.
Agreed.
I love it. So I'm going through like a bunch of my poems to pick the ones that I want, the most. And I went back to high school, and boy, oh boy, I had some problems in high school.
Oh.
If anyone is a writer, or if you ever like just look at like your high school diary or poem, it wasn't that bad. Life was not that bad.
Try convincing your past self that, because it was the end of our worlds.
Wowzers. I was a very dramatic teenager. Surprise, surprise. Yeah. So now I'm just trying to pick the best ones. And there's a couple that I started and never finished that I really like, that I like in the book. So I'm working on putting those back together. So I'm working on my deadlines. I'm getting a little bit closer each day to self-publishing my own book, because I don't want to go through a publisher. I want to do it myself. I want to keep all my rights. I'm going to do it myself.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm very excited for you.
Yeah. Thank you. So how are you guys doing with your deadlines, if you have any? Hopefully you're getting close. Jenny said, yay, Jenny. Jenny gave me the greatest idea for a book title. I was telling you guys this last week, but Twizzle wasn't here. So I was telling Jenny about the book, and I was like, I only have like 52 poems. Like, I don't want to do a book unless I have 100. And she's like, why don't you just do like 52 poems and be like, a poem per, because there's 52 weeks in a year, and just like ride that.
Oh,
right. So like,
you are so smart.
Right, Jenny is so smart. Yeah, so like I want it to be called like the Road to Israel. So 52-week Road to Israel.
That's
right?
So good. Right? That's so good.
I'm so excited. It's gonna be awesome. So still working on that. So my deadlines are somewhat on time. I hope yours are. Yay.
I don't know if I have any.
Yeah, I was just about to ask you that.
I need to make some. Let's brainstorm some deadlines for me.
Okay. You have until next Tuesday to get another dog.
No. I'm gonna just shoot that one down.
You don't want another beautiful, adorable dog?
No, I got my two little gremlins that I love dearly. They're enough.
They're so cute. They're so cute.
But I want Kate Martin to get another dog so I can come visit it.
Yes. Oh my God, Kate should have like all the dogs.
Agreed, Kate.
Yeah. Kate, you should definitely get another dog. Definitely. Mm-hmm. She's gonna kill us one day.
Yeah. Anyways, I gotta think of deadlines. I mean, as we know in Twizzle Talk, I have a lot going on. I got work, the Dennis Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Committee, which I've been working on, and I mean, I've sent out a lot of emails, but now it's just so waiting and hearing back. But I guess my deadline would be to check in with all those emails.
Oh, that's a good deadline.
That'll be my deadline.
Check in with the emails.
Yoo-hoo. By Tuesday. Kate's laughing. We're not dead yet. It's like the Monty Python meme. Bring out your dead, but I'm not dead yet.
Oh my God, it's been so long since I've seen Monty Python. Oh my gosh.
It was such a staple in my house. Growing up, it was always a staple in my house. It'll always be a staple.
Nice.
Wherever my house is.
I don't know like what I would say is like a staple in my house. That's a really good one. Oh,
There's like no TV shows that remind you of your family. Nothing
no.
you watched as like a family growing up together.
We didn't watch a lot of TV together, which is weird.
We're a big
Like we
TV
watch
family.
TV independently. We're like, I know, now I think about it. It would have to be like
all right, it's okay. I didn't mean to bring you down that path.
no, that's what the only one it would be is like the Cosby Show. So that's
I remember the Cosby Show.
Yeah, we used to watch that all the time because it was on all the time.
Yeah, like Full House. My sisters and I used to watch Full House together.
I like Full House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like
Step by
we're
step.
like the typical American family over here with the Monty Python, Full House. Oh boy.
Oh my god, that was a fun ride down memory lane.
Yay!
It was sad. No, it was good. It was good.
Anyways, on this week's episode of Coffee with Tea, I made Tea cry. And now for some feel-good news.
Yes. Yes. Do you want to go first? Or do you want me to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
So in Oregon, in Josephine County, as we know, they got hit with a snowstorm with most of the world, apparently. But us. But anyways, there was a bunch of nurses traveling to get COVID vaccines from different hospitals to different locations so that the healthcare location they were trying to get it to would have COVID vaccines to give to people that had appointments for it. But they got stuck in a major traffic jam in a blizzard. So they couldn't get to the healthcare place they're trying to achieve, the hospital, I believe it was, that they're trying to get to. And so the shelf life, as you know, is a COVID vaccine. It needs to be in a negative, well, let me pull it up. It's like a -6, maybe.
Damn.
Yeah, the vaccines need to be very, very cold, but they only have a 6-hour shelf life. And because of the traffic jam, there was no way they could get it to the healthcare facility that they're trying to deliver it to.
That's crazy.
So instead of letting the vaccine go to waste, as remarkably a lot of places have been doing, or there's cases popping up all the time about vaccines going to waste, which is kind of ridiculous, saying there's a lot of people who want them, so there's no reason for it to go to waste. These nurses traveled from car to car, offering to give people a COVID vaccine, which is really, really neat. Obviously, you could decline if you didn't want it, but they would go car to car with both the Moderna and the Pfizer coronavirus vaccine that need to be stored in sub-zero conditions. So it didn't say what temperature, but they asked people if they wanted the vaccine, and they went and they had all the proper stuff. They had their masks, they had their gloves, they had needles, they had a place to put the needles in and everything. So instead of letting the vaccines go to waste, they gave it to people, which I think is really, really, really cool, because we have been hearing stories of people not showing up to their appointment. And for the vaccine, I believe there's like 6 doses per vial. So that little vial that has a 6-hour shelf life has a lot of doses in it. It's not just like 1 vial per person. So there's not a lot of vials at the healthcare facilities, but each vial contains a lot of vaccines. So if it's going to waste, like 1 vial isn't just 1 shot. That's a bunch of people that can be inoculated. So I think it's really cool that these nurses went on their feet in the middle of a traffic jam on a major highway just to give the vaccine out before it went bad. And I think that that's really special. There should be more coverage on it, but there isn't. But that's why we talk about it here, for some good news.
That's pretty cool. So I would be worried about the sanitary part, but
yeah,
I think
they had everything. They had like the alcohol wipes. They had
good. So they're not just like stabbing people in the side.
No, they had a safe needle thing where they would place the needles. They had everything already because I think they were prepared to give it at the place that they were delivering the shots to.
And just stuck in traffic.
Right. And there were 6 of them. So yeah. Yep. And if you look at the picture, I'll put the link in the comments. There's a selfie with them, which is really cute in the middle of the road in a blizzard.
Like you do.
Yeah, like you do. And they have the gloves, they have the masks, they have the whole 9 yards. And it looks pretty safe to me.
That's pretty damn cool.
Yeah, I would do it if I was in one of those cars.
Right?
I'd be like, yeah.
How could you not, though? You can't just like let it go to waste.
The only scary thing that now my brain goes to is, well, I hope nobody in one of those cars had really bad side effects.
Word.
If you're stuck in a traffic jam and you need to drive, but you're having.
What does that happen? Does it happen like immediately? Like those side effects, you just start like getting all, I don't know. Side effect.
It could. Mine didn't happen till much later. But you could have an allergic reaction. You don't know how your body is going to react to it. And there are some people out there that have allergies to the flu shot or to shots in general, certain medications. And so they could have an allergic reaction to the COVID vaccine. So what you do at a facility, so when I got my shot, I had it done at a hospital off Cape. They give you a timer after, and the timer is set for 15 minutes, and they just watch you.
To make sure like you don't turn into a zombie.
Yeah. Or to, make sure you don't go to anaphylactic shock because you could be allergic to something in it. And it's funny because they said the more you move your arm around, the less it's going to hurt. So it's like there's a group of us in the waiting room like doing some arm exercises. It was so funny. I was trying to make light of the whole situation when I was there because I was with someone who's very nervous, but we're all doing some arm exercises. It was really funny. But yeah, that would be the only thing I'd be a little apprehensive about. But maybe they were giving it to like passengers, which makes more sense than the drivers.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's never mind. There's a dark joke in there. I'm gonna let it go.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm not.
Go for it.
I just think it's funny that there are these healthcare professionals going from car to car, giving out these vaccines, essentially, being new age drug dealers. And my brother did the same thing and he went to jail for it. I feel like it's unfair, is what I'm saying. Just saying.
I also wonder, it doesn't say if they had any negative, like, repercussions from that.
Right? Because
I feel like at some point they're violating some laws by doing that. But I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. But I mean, like, they're definitely heroes because by letting that vaccine go to waste would be really sad. Because there are a lot of people out there that I know personally that would do anything to get a vaccine right now. Mm-hmm. So I appreciate it, but at the same time, I don't know if they're okay at their jobs now yet because
like maybe they're just like, could you not print this story? Like, can we keep this on the low? Like
a selfie with it. So I don't know. Who knows?
Who knows? I don't know. So my feel good story makes me extremely happy. So those of you who hadn't noticed or didn't see, Stacey Abrams has been nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. You're goddamn right she was. Yes.
So
voting rights activist Stacey Abrams, whose advocacy is credited with Georgia's vote for President Biden. So one, she turned a very red state blue, and she got Biden in the office. And she did so by getting people registered to vote all over the state of Georgia. And her plan was replicated, I believe, in several different states of just continuing to get people to the polls, get people registered to vote. And that is, she's kind of like, It's kind of like Wonder Woman wrapped in like justice. You know,
she's kind of like Captain America too, in a way. You know, 'cause she is America.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
she is, because she is great, but also, you know, doing all of those things for the benefit of America and every American in America, especially those who are underrepresented. Like, she's just, we love her.
Exactly. And like she had an election stolen from her.
Yeah.
Governor Kemp stole that election from her. We all know that he did. And she didn't, she didn't stop. She just kept pushing forward, and she just kept fighting for what she believed was right, which was getting everyone has the right to vote.
Yeah.
As long as you are an American citizen, you have the right to vote. And people shouldn't take that right away from you because they don't like the way you would vote. That's not a good enough reason.
Right.
So she's a goddamn hero. And
she is a hero.
I hope she wins.
Even Maxie said she kind of helped save her country. She definitely did.
Yes, absolutely.
She definitely did.
Mm-hmm.
She's just great.
She's awesome. She's awesome.
She's just great.
And I don't know, she has this aura around her that you just like, I feel like I should be better. Like I should go do something.
Yes.
To like better my community and society. Like she just has that kind of pull on people. And so that's my feel good story. Stacey Abrams was nominated for a Nobel Peace Prize, and she was not nominated postpartumly. She's still here with us. So give people their flowers while they're here to receive it. And she has done an amazing work, and she's not even close to done. Not even close to done. I can't wait to see what comes next. So that's my feel good news.
Yay!
Yay, balls!
Such a good feel good news.
Right.
Congratulations.
Also, the Black Lives Matter movement was also nominated for Nobel Peace Prize for right?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, for their peaceful assembly of social justice awareness. I'm pretty sure they said it in a much better way, but that's the idea.
Pretty well.
I think, yeah. So
that's really cool.
I think that's
really that.
Yeah,
that's really neat. Remember when we did that march? That was
yes, we did.
Well, we did all the marches. Hey,
we did all the marches.
Want to come to this march with me? On this date? Yeah, come in.
Yeah, sure. Let's go do that.
Hey,
that's what we did all summer.
Hey, can you make me this sign? All right, what about a sign that says this? I feel like there should be more chanting. All right, you start chanting. No, you start chanting. All right.
Right?
It's worth it. It was. I will do it all over again.
It was.
Well, I would feel like I shouldn't have to, but I would do it all over again if I needed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like we help change things, and that feeling of being involved in something bigger than you, that has the potential to change society, that feels strong and empowering, and I'm glad that we did it.
Me too.
Yeah, we're not nearly done yet, so
no,
we're not
done at all.
No,
we still got a lot of work to do.
Still got a lot of shit to do. I think that's all we have for this week. The time change. Can we look for that next week?
Yes.
Yeah. So next week we will be on at 7:00.
Wait. I don't understand how it's like mirrored. So I think
me too. I was just like, I don't know. What are hands? What are hands? I don't know.
How do these fingers work?
So yes, next Tuesday, we'll be on at 7 a.m. Remember, if you miss the live stream, you can always catch it later. You can catch the recording later, and check out our podcast at Spreaker. And we are streaming on all podcast platforms except for Amazon Music, because they asked for too much information. Made me uncomfortable.
Yep.
And didn't like it.
We might have some future announcements, so.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. So make sure you download the podcast. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. Twizzle's back. Yay. Yay. So we will see you next week at 7 a.m.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, folks, remember, hurt people. So keep an eye on your pain. Stay safe. Godspeed. And we'll see you next week. Have a wonderful week, guys.
Bye, guys.